Hey YouTubers, it's been well overdue for me to do a video, and it's just because with COVID, as you can hear, I'm just now getting just a little bit of time just for me. A lot has transpired in the past few months, some good, some bad, but it is what it is. But it has been a minute since I came on here and showed you guys my progress, and there has been some progress. Your girl is feeling herself, um, to a point where it's just helped me. I've definitely been getting stronger in my core area. I still haven't felt confident enough to do sit-up or crunches or anything like that. Pretty sure I'm cleared to do that. Just to kind of recap you all, so I had my mommy makeover. I had the abdominoplasty, the tummy tuck. Um, I had shrapnel. There was no other nice way to put it. So they went ahead and they took care of all of that. I had liposuction of the back and the flanks. And then I also had the hernia repair, which they just kind of did all of that together. And everything was copacetic. It was good. I literally think that wearing the faja, which had everything where it needed to be, and it was awesome. I felt like I looked really good, but I really feel like that might have had something to do with I already have an intra-abdominal issue, which caused the diastasis recti that I had. So I really think that that might have had a lot to do with the intra-abdominal pressure causing for me to have a hernia repair in 2020 March of last year. So I had that scheduled, which I was a little bummed about that, but I ended up having that scheduled. And then, wham, COVID-19 hit and shut everything down. So then I'm dealing with that. Everything is shut down. Um, Not a lot of you may know, but I'm a healthcare recruiter. So I was just inundated with, once I got back to working, trying to work against not necessarily being able to hire on nurses, because nurses are like, I mean, they're doing travel assignments. It's crazy. Like, this is nothing I've ever experienced in my years of recruiting in healthcare. So it was just different. Then I started saying, okay, you know what? I need to come up with another side hustle that I don't necessarily need to leave home for, because I already work from home full time, and because I don't want to do anything where I'm having to do a whole lot of lifting because I just had the hernia repair. Um, so I started getting into Color Street. So now, as you can see, your girl's nails be looking fly. So I was doing that, and then I got sick, and then things just started spiraling, and I've been in and out of doctor's appointments. I feel like I'm walking around glowing. I done had MRIs, CT scans, all kind of stuff. So I've just been trying to deal with a lot of that. And as y'all can see, I've been growing my hair out. I just feel like I've been this away, that away. I don't know my up from my left, from my right, from my down, and I'm just trying to live the dream, right? But in all of that, and I lost quite a bit of weight when I got sick, back in September. But in all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and just show y'all. I started looking really good, like really good. And I would tell anybody, this is definitely not like a weight loss surgery. Getting a tummy tuck or abdominoplasty is not that. There's still work that I could do, like to my arm areas, but I carry a lot of weight in my arms and my thighs, my legs. I have big legs. Um, but so I would say that if for me, no amount of sit-ups or push-ups was going to help me. I had gotten with a specialist who specializes in ladies with diastasis recti, even men deal with it. And even they had said, like, man, okay, we were able to get you down from, I was like a 4.5, 5 finger gap. I got down to 3, but there was just no way that I was going to get back down to like 1 or less than 1 or a pinky size diastasis recti. So I'm so glad that I had the surgery. It was something I needed. Plus, I had so much loose skin, and I needed to get rid of that loose skin. It was to a point where it was chafing, and y'all remember me telling you I had to like lift it and put deodorant underneath it, and it just was bad. It was just bad. But I'm so glad that I went ahead and said, you know what? I'm gonna get this tummy tuck for me. Not that my man wants me to get it, not that he cares, because he still loved my body, but it was for me, just because I was very self-conscious about it. I think it was starting to cause some type of depression for me, because I didn't feel comfortable in my skin. I didn't feel attractive. I didn't like that I had to lift my pants over it to make it look like I was semi-flat. I didn't like that certain not underwear, panties just did not look cute, because I had like everything hanging hard, just flipping out, because my intestines was just flopping forward. I didn't care too much for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all how good, because I don't want to like make this like a long video or what have you. And I am gonna get started back on the videos, because I really do think that it's important for people to understand that diastasis recti. Don't feel bad, and people are just like, no, go to the gym, go do this. Sweetheart, we all can't go to the gym and fix it. That's just not how it works. Some people suffer from a diastasis recti that is not repairable without going under the knife. But I do think that which I don't know that I even really realized it until coming out of the surgery. That is a major surgery. Like, you guys definitely be prepared for it. Be aware that it is a major surgery. Your lymphatic system is being altered, your muscles are being altered, veins, everything, especially when they're having to take as much skin off as they did for me and pull it downward. And even until today, and so I've had the surgery since 2019. Was it? Yeah, it was in April of 2019. I had the surgery. And till this day, we're coming up on April 2021. I still feel like I'm kind of tilted forward. So I would tell anybody that your healing process is not just a couple of months. Like, I think I had some people write posts talking about, oh, I was good in 6 months. Oh, I was good in this. Great. Good for you. I'm still healing. I still feel, especially towards the end of the day, where like my muscles are getting tighter and tighter, and it just kind of wraps from the back around, and you still feel very tight. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all so that you can see. So as you can see, this is a scar. The scar is doing very well. I use bio oil and cocoa butter, Vaseline mainly. But you just can't. It's look, it's hardly there. And these are the stretch, which this is still very numb, mind you. I got this done in 2019, okay, but it's still very numb. Like, I can feel the pressure that I'm touching it. There is still a little skin here, but for the most part, it's just still very numb. So, but this is your girl's result, right? Bam. Look, look at that. It's still flabby, it's still a little fatty. There's still work that I can do. Let me tuck this under so you guys can see a little better. But yeah, this is not sucking in. Let me show you what it looks like for sucking in. Look at that. And then this is not sucking in. See? And then the hernia repair that I had to go in and redo, I really love how the belly button, because at first the belly button was like a whole big circle, which I was happy with that because it was way better than what I did have, and I didn't expect to even have a belly button, so I was very happy with it still. But this one ended up turning out so much better. I'm so glad. And I was a little bummed about it, but remember, you guys, like, you could see like where I still had like the hernia, but I'm still a little swollen. Mainly because I just like straight murdered some Chick-fil-A, and salt still has an impact on me. So if I consume too much salt, I'm gonna start feeling it in my abdominal area, or even in my back. Like, it'll just kind of tingle. So again, 2019 had the first surgery, the whole mommy makeover. 2020 went back for the hernia repair. Super easy, pretty quick. That just made the belly button and the muscles just even tighter. Look really good. And now we're in 2021 and I'm still tight. I still swell if I consume too much salt. I won't say that I can't have some salt, but too much salt I can kind of tell. But I'm still feeling really good, and I'm still so glad that I had done it. Um, I don't feel plastic. I think some people are like, oh, when you go to get plastic surgery, okay, all mine was correcting and removing. I haven't had anything put in, but at the end of the day, I say all that to say it doesn't matter if someone is what people may call plastic. Are you happy with you, and are you doing it safely? Because that is what's important. Because again, no amount of surgery can fix some issues, and diastasis recti is really real. And I think it had a lot to do with I had my two boys back to back. I didn't have any type of like I don't know, I didn't have any type of like just I probably should have waited because they're 21 months apart. I probably should have waited maybe a year or two. But I was just in my mind, it made sense. Just wham, just have them. And now, well, when they both were wearing diapers at one time, that was hard. It was like, what was I thinking, Shalita, what were you thinking? But now that they're both potty trained, it's like, hey, I'm coasting, so it's good. So again, no amount of my working out was going to fix that. I do still feel like it's still healing. I do want to see how I do once I'm able to get back into the gym, which we have an in-home gym. So I'm going to start focusing on trying to just also lose a little bit of weight by doing some cardio. Like I said, I'm still not comfortable doing any of the sit-ups or anything or crunches or anything, but planking, just doing some things that can also fix the back and front area naturally, and then work on my arms. So that's what your girl is gonna do. And I guess if anyone's thinking like, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know. I think it's always important for us to enhance ourselves and to do certain things. Like recently, I got the ombre eyebrow tattoo. I was, it was the best decision. You guys look, the best decision. Okay, I'm in the peeling stage. I've got like, it's itchy. It's really itchy, but it still is like the best decision that I made. And so I think that I started to feel more confident that you could do things to help yourself feel good about yourself, and that's what's important. How can you feel comfortable in the skin that you're in, um as minimal as possible? Like I said, I'm doing my own nails. Also, just like this takes nothing to do. Nothing. And like I said, I just do Color Street. I started selling it and doing it for myself. And I've just been absolutely loving that. One, I'm not having to sit up in the nail salons. They're not drilling away at my nails. But I just thought about, you know what? I want to start focusing and working on me and what makes me happy and what makes me feel good about me and what makes me feel like your girl still got it. I'm not just this mom that is ripping run around after two boys, because when they start really getting older and doing their own thing, I still have a man that I need to make sure that he's pleased with. Okay, my girl still looks good to me. She's still attractive to me, and I didn't want to lose myself in that. And I felt like I was hiding from even myself by like walking around, showering, doing everything in the dark because I had all that shrapnel here. And then I just also stopped doing any type of heat, which, yeah, I need to I need to do something with my head. But I'm like in this in between stage of when it's like the full on cut, because I did cut my hair all the way off, and then like the where you can like get it into a ponytail. I'm kind of into that. I mean, there is a bit of stretch or what have you, but I don't want to put any more heat because I'm, again, just trying to, I just wanted to do me. I don't want to be happy about doing me. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's itchy. Oh, and I don't want to touch it, but it's itchy. But, yes, I just wanted to just pop on here because I do want you guys to feel like there's a platform for you if you have any questions. I also want to see if there's an opportunity to reach out to you guys and have Q&A session, live Q&A session. I don't even know how that's possible, but I want to work on it. If there are any of you ladies who are interested in like reaching out, talking on Facebook, getting together, because I do think that there is a community of women out there who are saying, I've got this issue, I'm working out, I'm trying to get rid of it, I'm eating as healthy and realistically as I can, because everybody ain't going vegan, or I'm not gonna go vegan. I like to eat my meat. I like to eat, um, you know, I shouldn't eat a lot of bread, but I do. Um, but there is this community of women out there, and I want to reach out to them, and I want them to know that there's a healthy and safe way. I do not have no Miami vixen body, right? But your girl is looking good. I could lose a little weight, you see, because I still got a little back fat back there. But as far as my stomach is concerned, I'm feeling myself, and I like that I can wear certain shirts. I like that I can wear certain pants without having to like push skin down underneath. Um, but I do want to try to reach out to that platform of women. And if there are any who just want to ask, like do question Q&A sessions and let's just talk, I would totally be open to that. I don't know how that works. If someone knows how that works, I would love to do that, because we have to like help one another as women. Black, Asian, Caucasian, doesn't matter, Hispanic, whatever, melanated, non-melanated skin tone, we have to help each other, because that's just not, it can't be good for the soul if you're running from, you don't even want to look in a mirror at yourself. And that's where I was there. I did not want to look at myself. I didn't want him to look at me. And then that was just the trick of the enemy. That could have caused for other things to happen if I didn't want him to see me, when we are to be one. So if there is anybody interested, you can hit me up on Instagram, on my Facebook, or even on this platform. And ladies, I am still here. I'm so sorry. I have no excuse. Excuses are the tools of the weak and incompetent to build monuments of nothingness. And I'm not going to do that for you guys. I just was trying to find time. And normally the boys is ripping and running through here, and I just didn't have that time. And now I do. And I said, you know what? Before I get too comfortable and take these hoops off and take this shirt off and everything else and get comfy and put my bonnet on, let me just spend a few minutes to talk to my ladies, because I do not want you guys thinking I'm just like gone. I'm here. I was just trying to deal like with everybody else with this COVID. And so I pray that all of you all are well. I pray that your families are well. I'm so just heartbroken by the people and loved ones who are lost, be it within my family members and their family members, or just friends of friends, because this COVID is real. So please, ladies, men, wear your masks. Wear them properly, covering the nose and the mouth. Wash your hands. Keep your hands out your face. Just social distance. I love my 6 feet. Please, if you ever see this fro with a mask on, give me my whole 6 feet for you and me, because this thing is not to play with. And I'm just praying at some point in time something, the normalcy that we're used to and not having to get used to a new normal will come back. But until then, I pray that you all are kept. Never forget who your father is. And if you ever have any questions, never hesitate to pop them in the comment section, or you can hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. I love you guys. I'm so sorry it's taken me a minute. I definitely, like I said, want to get that platform started. So please reach out, ladies, if anyone's interested. And we can do a Facebook host where you can talk. I do want to try to set up some type of a Zoom event for us. It's just a few things that I want to do, because like I said, there's a community of us out there at large, and we have to make sure that we're uplifting each other. So you guys take care, stay blessed, love you. Bye.